this story. So, as I said, Mr. Andrew Amechi, when he got into the car and deceived the police, telling them to, telling the police to go shut the trunk. When the policeman went to shut the trunk, he decided to zoom off with his car, with his Mercedes Benz. Okay, so because the police guys have alerted every other checkpoint, the police checkpoint, different checkpoints throughout the state. Then Mr. Amici running had called try to escape. He has called a couple of his friends, and one of the friends that he actually contacted was captured by the police, and he testified that when Mr. Amechi had called him to tell him that he was trying to escape, he had told Mr. Amechi to turn himself into the police, but Mr. Amechi had said no over his dead body. Okay, you can see how he's seated. You see where he's seated? This is the office he portrays all over social media, deceiving people. But this particular thing you see, like his office, is actually in his bedroom. Okay, so as he escaped, uh, he kept running. Then unfortunately for him, he came to a particular checkpoint, and he was trying still. Immediately he saw the police. Immediately he got to that particular checkpoint and saw the police. He tried to make a quick U-turn, but it was too late. The police fired at him immediately while he was trying to escape. They shot the car with bullets and also killed him. So the bodies and the picture of the whole incident has been out on social media, and a lot of people are saying, oh, did they actually do this or they just acted this? And even the body had been taken to the mortuary, and the pictures of the body is out also circulating in the internet. The question right now is, please let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you believe actually that Mr. Andrew Amechi was actually killed, or were they just acting out something? Because this particular man is well guided and protected by the police for reasons best known to them. Probably they were working hand in hand for the things he was doing, because not just this particular one, a lot of neighbors from Mr. Andrews' side will tell you that nobody tried to venture into the talk of Mr. Andrew because he seemed to be well protected by the police, a murderer for that matter. And that's why when they started this investigation, they didn't send the police, because they knew that the neighbors of Mr. Andrew will never open up to any policeman because they will get implicated. Rather, they sent a human activist, Mr. Harrison, to go investigate the murder case. And that's how all the information got out. So let me know what you think. Do you actually think Mr. Harrison is dead? Because a lot of people are saying they just did the whole thing they did, the shooting and everything, even that the body that they are showing is like, I don't know, whether photoshopped or something, I don't know, but nobody believe actually that Mr. Harrison is dead. Are they doing that to deceive people? Let me know what you think, because a lot of people, as I said, are not agreeing that Mr. Harrison is dead, even though they showed how the police shot at him, or the whole car was shattered. He zoomed off with his Mercedes Benz, and when he got to a particular checkpoint and tried to escape, they shot at him repeatedly and showed how they killed him. But people are saying this whole thing is acted and staged, because they know that the police would not actually want to harm Mr. Harrison. But on the other hand, a lot of people are also saying that they might have actually killed him, that it's possible that they've killed him to hide the evidences, that because if he continued to live, or if they actually take him to the police station, he is going to say a lot of things that might implicate a lot of other big people and other policemen, because they've been working hand in hand for a couple of years. So this whole story is really bad, because even the way the whole thing was handled, how could How could Mr. Amechi be riding? Why did they drive his Mercedes Benz in the first place? Why didn't they just drive the police car and take him? It means that upfront, police actually has planned this whole thing out. Honestly, because if not, they know how to, they go to people's houses and capture them successfully, even the most strongest person. So why is it that a lot of over 8 policemen could not successfully take Mr. Harrison from Abia State to Abuja? People are saying that there's something fishing, and many people might be in the likes of Harrison. You remember a couple of years ago, there's a particular man in Nigeria called Mr. Otokoto, who was doing the same thing Mr. Harrison is doing. What this man does is he have his gate man and other people working with him. They lure people into their residence or into a hotel and, capture them and cut off the private parts and other parts of the body that they might need and use it for ritual. So that particular man was captured because his gate man has lured this little boy who went to sell who sells a peanut or groundnuts as they call it. So he hawks groundnuts or peanuts, okay? And this particular gate man has called the little boy into the hotel resident and just pretending that he wanted to buy some peanuts. And when they took him upstairs to the hotel room, they killed that particular boy. And the gate man, after the whole thing, cleaned up. So the gate man was working hand in hand with this particular man. They killed the boy. The gate man cleaned the house and, packaged the body of the boy, the remaining parts that they didn't need, in a bag and was set out to throw it off in the bush. But, unfortunately for the gate man, the blood from the body was dripping from the bag. And someone riding behind the gate man got suspicious and raised alarm. And when other people gathered, they captured the gate man and he started confessing how he's been working with this particular man called Otokoto, who is just like this Mr. Harrison of today. So they questioned him a lot and he took him to the police. Now, let me tell you one thing that is really bad and really scary about Nigerian police. So they took the particular gate man to the police station, and do you know what happened? Before they could get any tangible information and evidence from the gate man, we just heard that the gate man is dead in police custody. Can you imagine that? Autopsy was conducted immediately on that particular gate man, and they told us that he died of poison. Gate man, healthy and happy, went to the police custody, not fed by anybody, no visitor brought him food, but he died poisoned in police custody simply because the police do not want anybody to get any more information from the man. It's really bad how people who are supposed to be protecting the public are the ones selling the public. Once anybody is in police custody in Nigeria and they know that this particular person is going on, is going to bring information out, it's either they murder him in the next minute or they say he has escaped. But the innocent one who seem not to be, not to be well connected to the police, once they capture them, they follow them to the letter. They deal with them mercilessly. But the likes of Mr. Andrew Amechi or the gate man of Mr. Otokoto, who a couple of years ago was causing a lot of scandal, just like what a lot of people are even saying that this Mr. Andrew Amechi might be one of Otokoto's group that was back then, a couple of years ago, but he's one of the surviving ones. A lot of people like Mr. Amechi are still living in the country Nigeria today, and let me tell you, many souls will still be dying. If not because Ghana Embassy raised alert, as Afiba is a Ghanaian, they boycotted the whole state police authority and went straight to Abuja to report the kidnapping escapade of Afiba and Celine. This case would have just died off like the other ones. Let me know what you think in the comment section, please. If you think Mr. Harrison is truly dead, or probably they are just doing Photoshop and deceiving people, because they don't want him to be to go to the police station, because he's going to say a lot of things that are going to implicate more other big men, including some police officers. Thank you so much for joining me today, and just hit the notification so that anytime I come live bringing you solid and tangible or interesting updates, you'll be here to join me. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so very much. See you in my next live. Bye.